Thank you, Chair Markley, Ranking Member Mullen, and distinguished members of the subcommittee. My name is Katrina Lassiter, and as the chair said, I manage the Hazardous Waste and Toxics Reduction Program at Washington State's Department of Ecology. I'm honored to be here today, and I thank you for holding this hearing. Some of this may sound redundant to Chair Markley's opening statement. I'm honored to be here. For more than 20 years, scientists faced a mystery. Coho salmon in Washington streams and rivers were dying. The culprit was unknown, but it seemed linked to toxic chemicals running off roadways and into rivers and streams. To find the cause, researchers in Washington State spent 3 years searching through more than 2,000 chemicals that can leach from tires. In 2020, they finally found it, a chemical called 6-ppd quinone that kills coho salmon within hours of exposure. 6-ppd quinone comes from 6-ppd. 6-ppd is a chemical used in tires to prevent cracking and blowouts. It has been used for decades and is found in tires worldwide. As traffic passes on roads, tire wear particles containing 6-ppd travel through the air and stormwater runoff and enter rivers, creeks, and streams. When 6-ppd reacts with ozone, it transforms into 6-ppd quinone, also known as 6-ppdq. 6-ppdq kills salmon at such low concentrations that it is one of the most toxic chemicals to aquatic life ever identified. And I just want to repeat that for emphasis. It is one of the most toxic chemicals to aquatic life that has ever been identified. And that's why we need to be doing two things. We need to find safer alternatives to 6-ppd so we can get 6-ppd out of tires. And we need stormwater control and treatment so we can reduce 6-ppd chemicals in the environment. The need for 6-ppd alternatives and stormwater control is a national problem. Rainbow trout, steelhead, brook trout, coho salmon, and lake trout, which are found throughout the country, all die when they're exposed to 6-ppdq at concentrations that we have measured in the environment. Depleted salmon and trout populations have negative economic impacts on recreational and commercial fisheries, tourism, employment, and food supplies. And there are growing concerns about potential impacts to human health, too. We're still learning about 6-ppd and 6-ppdq, but tribes, states, and federal agencies know enough to take action now. Federal agencies, including the EPA, but also NOAA, USDOT, and USGS, are leading efforts to address 6-ppd chemicals in the environment. Tribes are taking action to protect their treaty resources and have petitioned the EPA to ban 6-ppd manufacturing and use through the Toxic Substances Control Act. And in Washington State, we're tackling this problem head-on by researching and installing stormwater solutions to protect aquatic life now. We're developing methods to monitor 6-ppd chemicals in the environment, and we're finding locations where these chemicals are causing harm. We're evaluating options for what to do with our used tires, and we're funding research to find a safer alternative for 6-ppd. In all of this, we're working with the tribes, federal and state agencies, and industry, but solving this problem does require a national and coordinated effort. And so today I ask for your support. Resource federal agencies to make progress on this work. Invest in research to advance our understanding of 6-ppd and so we can find a safer alternative. Require nationwide transportation projects to include stormwater controls for roadway runoff to protect fish now. Help us work with manufacturers to increase transparency of chemicals used in products and support legislation that reduces the use of 6-ppd because polluted waterways are not bound by state waters. I want to thank those who have turned their attention to this problem. Thank you, and I look forward to answering your questions.
Thank you very much.